It is Chelsea Dubs and what is it? Yeah, I'm gonna just hop right into it. Last night, rudely awakened, whatever, by some stir in the night. I resisted all urge to go. You know when you like take a knife to every room and you're like, I'm armed, just so you know. I resisted that because people were asleep. And you know when you convince yourself you gotta pee, but you're really like, you're like, I just wanna, try and sleep, and you're like, F it, and you go pee or whatever. I haven't been up ever since then. Kind of sucks, but anyways, dude, I was thinking about it. You ever, have to hold in a fart? Like it's one thing to hold in a burp or something, or you let it out, but you disguise it as a hiccup, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. You even do it to try and make it cute. That ain't cute. You sound like Predator's daughter. But stifling a fart, like for me, especially if it's a serious situation, I'm like this. I shiver because it's a struggle. You know the struggle. I don't know. Dude, have you ever had to deal with a kisser that is just whack, horrible, like bad? You're just like, man, and you even tell them, and you like work with their head, and you're like, wah, 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 wah. And like, and the first kiss face is like this. It's weird. I didn't really start kissing until I was in high school. I might have had a kiss when I was little. I had a friend named Jessie in preschool that I was pretty ride or die for. I don't know why I did that. We weren't banging. We were in preschool. That's weird. But anyways, so I wanted to talk about high school today. I'm gonna hop right into that. Do you remember ever having to cheat off of people, or you want to cheat off somebody, so you ask them flat out, because you don't want to piss them off if they catch you? That's an awkward situation because you don't really F with them anyway. But you're like, could I copy off you? I didn't do the homework last night, so I don't know the answers. And then the person's like, no, Chelsea, you can't copy off of me. And it just blows the spot up. Personally, I think in cheating realm, it should either be all for one and one for all, or nothing. Because I think, if everybody gets it wrong, teacher ain't gonna fail all of you. He's gonna wonder about himself and why he can't get through to you. At least a good teacher. I remember my teachers in high school liked me. I don't know why. I would come back from smoking or whatever in the bathroom, and they'd be like, Chelsea, you need a spray. Or I had one teacher that was like, I just want to bring you home and put you in my closet. And I was like, I could analyze that a couple ways. And one teacher I remember, I flat out asked, I was like, hey, do you think... Well, hello. I'm going to ignore that. One teacher, I was like, flat out like, look, could I cut? That's really throwing me off. I was like, look, can I leave early? And she was like, no, you can't. She was like, you don't respect me. And she was one of the ones that used to tell me to spray and stuff, and she didn't get me in trouble. And I was like, I'm gonna do it anyway, and I did. And then I got written up, and that sucked. I was a little too cocky, because I cut class all the time. Do you remember girls in high school? They used to be like, oh, she copied me. And, in the way you dress or something. Honey, I'm pretty sure Old Navy made more than one of those shirts. So, just saying. Or those capri pants. Because you remember them. Don't act like you don't. You remember this? Everyone used to do that. The Grinding song by Clips and Pharrell. You know you did it. Don't lie. But, I don't know. Girls, and, one thing I used to say was, to my boyfriend or whoever, I'd be like, if I lost an arm, would you still be with me? Would you carry my arm around? And it's like, lose a finger and you'll find out exactly how shallow I am, because you'll be a freak to me. Just saying. Remember the bathroom? The bathroom was such a big deal. You had to sign out, you had to do this and that just to get in there. Girls would always do their makeup, make sure they looked flawless, you know. Bathroom, you had the awkward, like, conversation with the other person, or they were just a little weird, so you just cut them off completely. I threw a water bottle at some girl's head in the bathroom. I remember that. But anyways, I used to meet people in the bathroom and smoke and stuff like that. Um, you know, I used to smoke everywhere. Like, it was my job. We had this place called the Steps that everyone used to smoke. You know, we had a cop and some teachers. This one, my government teacher, used to just stalk kids up there and catch them. They caught me one time. I had to take smoking classes, which that sucked. I ended up having to do that twice because one time I committed arson. I think that's the right thing. I was sitting in some dude's Jeep. It wasn't mine. I was with my friend Jess. We were smoking. And I think I had on tech ed goggles and she had on aviators, and like 6 cop cars came because we were lighting stuff on fire. And then I got off because the dude said that he knew my sister and blah blah blah. So I got off that, which that was cool. But anyways, hold on. So I remember doing Pepsi in the back of government class and stuff, and I remember like trying to fight people. One time I didn't spill it. She nudged my purse, and I poured beer in her coach purse. So we kind of fought, and that was glorious. I remember hitting her head on a banister, and how about them apps? Steve Jobs. What about that? Boom. But anyways, I don't know what happened with her, but I know that night we all did E, and I ended up making out with some dude that I didn't like. I even told him, like, look, we need to go home, because I know I don't like you. I'm starting to like you. And he had a big old schnoz, you know. The sweat dripped off his schnoz onto my area. It was disgusting. I remember, actually, my homeroom was the office, because I'd been in so much trouble. You know, they trusted me with the master key to everything. I went and made copies and sold them to people. I think I sold them for like $10, $15 a piece. And I remember I went into the locker. I'm such a horrible person. We broke into the locker, and me and my friend Megan, and we like stole digital cameras and stuff from the lacrosse team or something that left all their stuff in there. Man, I was a butthole. But I remember Miss Malter was, I probably shouldn't say names, but anyway, she was a big see you next Tuesday. She was looking through my purse because she was like, we know you have it, master key. I had it in my shoe, so she wanted to go find that. And she looked through it, and she had this cool teacher helping her, so the cool teacher grabbed my cigarettes, and she was like, and I was like, all right, cool, and I didn't get in trouble for that. Miss Malter found condoms, though, and she was condoms. And she was like, well, at least your ring's safe. I was like, bitch. What else? Another time I got in a fight. Well, it wasn't a fight. I was a butthole. I kicked this girl in between her shoulder blades down the wide steps. And then we ended up being in the office because she had talked a lot of smack. And I was like, she over there from Illinois. Because that's how I talked in high school. Is she over there from Illinois? Is she acting like she don't cuss and F this and F that? And I remember I was like, F this. And I just walked out. And the principal followed me. And then we got to a certain point, and I just bolted back to the office. And I pulled back, because this is how I punch. And she held my arm, and I was about to wreck shop. So probably wouldn't even heard that girl. I don't know, but what else? I had to do smoke classes where you see like a black lung and a healthy lung in those jars that have whatever, I was going to say asbestos, in them. And I don't know. I did write stuff down, so don't judge me. I'm trying to make sure I got it. Oh, this has nothing to do with high school, but one time I fought a dude that had dreads, the dirty, not on purpose kind. He was homeless. I'm a butthole, straight out. You ever seen bums, like fighting bums or whatever it is? That's so messed up. I'm a butthole. I said butthole like 4 times. But anyways, I think I am Audi 5000 because this is a long ass video and y'all probably cut a long time ago. So, peace, one love.